find out and then I'll figure it out.
Hello. Welcome to the 2020 USBA Three Cushion National Championships. And we're still in the preliminary round. We have a 25-point match between Kang Lee, the house pro at Karam Cafe, and Rich Vitzthum. I'm here with my billiard buddy, Ken Felton. And we're going to bring you the action here.
Good morning, everybody.
Kang misses the break shot. Very uncharacteristic miss. Just misses it by a hair. I mean, I couldn't even see the space between those two balls. He leaves Rich very wide open. Just has to get a kiss out, which he almost does. But just needed to hit a little fuller to cut it away. Gives it back to Kang. Kang is a really good pool player. A very good 9-ball player and 10-ball player. But he's also one of the most improved 3-cushion players at Karam Cafe. Since he joined, he really livened up the pool side of Karam Cafe. And he's increased his average in 3-cushion to about 1 average right now. So he's playing a national class average. He proved himself during last year's Sangli International Open, averaging 1.1 for the whole tournament. So it's really nice to see. Oh, Rich misses getting back to the long rail on that ticky, just by a hair. If he hit the long rail, he would have made it. I mean, if he got back to the long rail, he would have made it. And he leaves Kang a very makeable shot. Kang is a very deliberate player, and once he starts making points, he gets some incredible hits, and he's learning all of the shots and really focusing and working on getting position.
So is that sort of the evolution? Is you first learn the shots, and then once you know the shots, then you start thinking about positioning balls.
Yeah, there's a lot of details. You learn the general shape of the shots, then you start to learn all the details. Where are the kisses and what are the leaves? And then being able to make judgments about which choices are better, and that's really where it gets more and more interesting. Kang is really thinking a lot about exactly what he's doing these days. He studies matches. He spent all night, trying to mimic the runs of the top players like Dick Jaspers and Danny Sanchez. We talk a lot together about the shots and why a player does one thing or another.
A run of 3, right?
Yeah, that's a run of 3.
You trying to drop this in?
Yeah, he's looking at trying to drop this long short. He also has an option of hitting it very thin off the yellow and going 4 or 6 rails around. It looks like that's what he's starting to look at doing. He's a very accurate ball striker coming from pool, and looks like he's going to play it 4. Just hit it too thin. So that's 3 in the 3rd inning. And Rich, that time he got out of the kiss, but a little too short.
Does Rich play out of Kang as well?
No, but he seems to be a regular at the many USBA tournaments. He's from out of town. He's an avid player. He's been playing for many years. I've seen him, entering, playing at the Sangley tournaments. So Rich has got a pretty difficult leave here. Kang's ball just rolled up right on his ball and cutting off half of his options off the red ball.
And I learned something yesterday. I saw it happen where two balls get frozen,
Mm-hmm.
and then so they get spotted when it happens. That was a rule I was not familiar with until
yeah. He's trying to cross table type of shot here, and just short. It's a good effort. But if you noticed how Rich hit that, there was probably a quarter-inch or half-inch gap between the balls, and he was shooting at the ball. For years, many people assumed that was a foul, but I've done hundreds of high-speed tests and studies, and it's actually very difficult to foul on a shot like that. Often sounds like a double hit, but it's not a double hit. Now, it's possible to double hit, but it's also very difficult to double hit. And I did that investigation together with Semi Sagner, and we spent 3 days really studying that interaction, and we concluded that most of the time we think it's a double hit because it's an audio illusion. You hear the tip hitting the ball and then the ball hitting the ball in close succession and assume that it's a double hit. But these are blind spots in our game that we don't really know very much about. Very nice try by Rich. Yeah. This table plays a little bit different than the other tables. It was the first table that was changed with new felt just earlier last week, and it's probably a little shorter than, let's say, the table right across from us here. So Kang avoided all the kisses and got the red ball out of there and is rewarded with a fairly natural shot off the yellow. And he will spin off the left side of the yellow and try to control the yellow. Ooh, just clips it. And looks like he's almost frozen to the rail, but making the hit challenging. But he's such a good pool player. He can get these thin hits.
It's about an inch. I'm looking right down the rail. It's about an inch off of the rail.
He's got to hit it pretty thin and avoid the red coming across after he hits 3 rails. He needs to go around it. He hit it a little too thin.
Hit the red so thin. Take care of that.
But he runs 2, and the score is 5-0 in 6 innings. Rich still has not scored. Kang Lee is he's a very talented player, and it's really good, nice to have young,
How old is
talented players. Kang is 28, I believe. Oh, beautiful. See how he used draw and reverse to hold it up. So he's going to play, stun it over to the right long cushion, and lands perfect on it. He's starting to get comfortable in an in-stroke.
Run of 3 right
It's
now?
a run of 3. That puts him at 8 points in, this is the 7th inning. And he's still seems to be I was going to say an open position, but he can't see the yellow ball. Still, I think he can find a solution here. He can feather this and drop it down short, which might be what he's doing. When you're close to the ball, you can get a perfect hit, but he's so close to the ball.
Limits your options.
Yeah, I think he was trying to hit the short rail dead in the corner to drop it in. Okay, but that's a run of 3, and
8-0.
Rich is still yet to make it onto the board.
Carlos Ramos, Demetrius Tilivarides, table 5. Carlos Ramos, Demetrios Tilivarides, table 5.
This is a tricky shot. It almost makes sense as what is he trying? He's trying to hit the force follow. He tried to force follow the ball. Sometimes there's no other option, and that's not a bad solution. He came very close to that. Okay, but Kang's got a pretty wide open shot, and he nails the short angle.
Right.
And he plays position, stays between the balls. Now, this yellow ball is like a basketball in the middle of the long rail now. He can easily avoid the kiss, spin to the upper right corner. And still wide open. Now he's gonna play 3 rails, but he just needs to manage that red ball not to come across. I think he can do it. He can cut the red ball by his hand and then pass on top of it, I think. Yes. Perfect control.
Run of 3.
That's 3. So far in this game, he has run 3 threes.
And a 2?
Hmm?
And a 2?
And a 2.
Ones?
3 threes and a 2.
Like I said in the earlier match, that that gets it done.
Yeah. Now this is it's a situation where he has to make sure he doesn't bank that red into the yellow. He can actually bank it into the short rail. He's going to play 2 rails first. This is really, really, really tricky.
2 rails, then the short
2 rails, and he's going to try to double the rail. Wow, he tried to. Yeah, that would have been. He was close, but that was very adventurous. That would have been some kind of shot.
That would be,
It was an awkward angle for that solution, but he almost made it. So the score is 11-0, and we're in the 8th inning. Tough. Now he's left Kang a force follow, and Kang was actually about to hit the yellow ball, and Rich, pointed out to him. He's a gentleman.
great sportsmanship.
Yeah, really great sportsmanship.
But I have to say, my short time experience in the billiard world, that everyone has been an absolute gentleman.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of
quality.
There's a lot of class in this room. Everybody in this competition is at a level where they've gotten beyond anything petty, and everybody's really focusing on the game. It's all about the game, and that's really nice to see.
Yes, it is.
People want to win as bad as anybody, but then they also appreciate each other's shots and efforts, and I think that's a really nice. It's a nice thing about 3-cushion billiards in the United States and around the world. And Kang just made this amazing hit. Beautiful shot. And he's rewarded with a short angle. I think he can spin this in. Oh, it's pretty tricky. He's going to put a lot of right English. I think he can do it. Oh, he did it across table. Beautiful. Long, long, long. Yeah. Yep. And he's rewarded. He's now he's got the short angle off the yellow. Just follow, hooks gently, a little bit of left English. Uh-oh. Too much left English.
It's a run of 2.
That's a run of 2.
Kang's up 13-0.
Kang's up 13-0 in 10 innings. Really rooting for Rich here to score. He's had some awkward positions and with a lot of kisses. Sometimes you'll play a game of 3-cushion and none of the positions are natural, and everything is awkward, Everything's a kiss. But he's going to get around this shot. Passes the kiss by a hair and makes it. That's a beautiful shot. Nice control. Now, if he can see the outside of this white ball, he can spin it to the short rail and then go 4 rails into the red. I think that's what he's going to try to do. Oh, no, but he's putting right English, so I'm trying to figure out what he's doing here. He can see the other side. I didn't know he can see the right side of the white. He played a short angle and
Just a touch long.
just hit it maybe just a little too thin. But look at what he left Kang. You almost can't put the ball in an easier position. What Kang was thinking about right now
So
is
easy I can make it.
I think what he's going to do is bank the red right on back on his side and then go long and prepare himself for a short angle or around the table. There he goes. And he's got the short angle he was looking for. And in this case, I think he can play this as 5 cushions. Oh, he's going to play the short angle off the yellow. Yeah. And if he does that, he can drive the yellow up table and back and hopefully have another short angle. Perfect control. As I said before, he's very thoughtful about the exact positions of the balls. We speak a lot about, and he asks questions of the top players and tries to find out what the best thing to do. And he has a very humble approach for being such a skilled cueist.
His stance, I notice, is very much more pool than some of the other Karen players.
Take a look at this. Perfect control.
He's on a run of 3 right now.
Yeah, that's run of 3. Another 3. This is his 4th 3. And I think he's going to go for this sensitive short angle because he knows that he'll probably have another shot.
Is it beautifully?
Perfect.
Now 4. His first 4 of the match.
Yep. His first 4. We're in the 11th inning. He's only had 4 open innings. Now he's going to thin this red ball with inside English and try to play a short angle type of shot. He's got to be careful he doesn't cut the red ball into the yellow and get a kiss. Yeah.
So just get it straight into the rail, just go back up and down.
No. He's going to hit it thin. Yeah, he was trying to hit it thin. But he got a double kiss on it. If he hit it full enough to just bank it up and down, it would have gone too short. He had to hit it very, very thin, almost past a kiss. But he'll take the 4. He's up 17-1 in 11 innings, so he's playing 1.6. Rich is eyeing this bank shot. He knows that if he makes it, he'll have a very easy shot. And let's see if he gets it. Perfect. And take a look. He's going to like the leave. Unless he freezes the red to the short rail. No, but he's still in a decent position here. Yeah.
Force it to the long rail.
He can stun it to the long rail with super spin. He's looking at playing this white ball and then going short. He's got to be careful not to cut the white into the red or hit it fuller because then he'll... Whoa. Oh, he almost made it in a very lucky fashion. That would have been amazing. I've never seen anything like that.
Almost came behind the red.
Okay, so Kang's got I think he's got a drop in here, and if he can avoid a kiss and on this drop in, I think he'll go for it. Yeah, it's exactly what's going to do. If he makes it, he'll have position. If he misses it, it'll be safe. I think he's going to make it though. This is kind of his kind of shot. No, he made it.
Yep. Missed the kiss. That was what
Yeah,
I said.
yeah.
Missed the kiss.
No, he definitely is a player that uses his billiard skills when he plays pool too. He plays devastating safeties. He's almost impossible to safe because he'll do multi-rail kicks and kick the right side of the ball. So he's kind of a player that's adopted a holistic view of the game where he plays a little snooker, he plays a little pool. Karam's even talking about getting some Russian pyramid tables. So once he gets on that table, he'll be really dangerous. Oh, he tried an adventurous shot here. He tried to go 2 rails and then thin the red and then get 2 more cushions to the yellow. That's what he tried. That very, 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 very challenging shot. So sensitive. So Rich has a 4 rail shot here. I think he's going to try to go 4 rails into this red ball. Hit it pretty well.
Nice.
Great shot.
Like to see Rich string some points together here.
Yeah.
Kind of get back into this.
He's far behind, but I've seen comebacks. I've seen some amazing comebacks before. It's definitely does work cut out for him. Another 4 railer. Yep.
He's right there.
And he hit it perfectly. And he's starting to feel the table. If he has a cross table, he'll play it here. Long, long, long. Oh, he's looking at hitting the kind of bank shot, I think. Yes, beautiful shot.
Right.
Yeah, that's the shot that Kang tried, similar to what Kang tried before, but the shot that Rich just played laid really well for it, and he used the perfect speed to get to it. Now I think that shot should give him some confidence. He's going to play this 3 rails, hopefully back out. Just missed it. So, but it was a nice run of 3 with a beautiful 2 rail kick. That's whoa! Do you see how close he missed that shot by?
Yeah.
I didn't see any space between the red and his cue ball. But Rich is getting a little unlucky. Every time he misses, he leaves Kang, a dead natural.
Yes.
And that makes all the difference, Then Kang is able to,
Just keep
string points together, Now he played this short. Yep. He played this short because he knows that it'll open up more shots. And I think he might play another short angle here. No, he's thinking of drawing it and spinning it into the long rail. Sensitive. You got to get the exact curve to the first rail. You got to get the right English. You got to avoid the kiss from the red to the yellow. That's the easy part for a pool player, but the action is... And he did it perfectly. Great speed, great judgment.
Needs 5.
That's right. He just ran 2. Now here's a shot where he can pass the kiss by just feathering one of these balls. He can feather this, and if he makes it, he's going to get rewarded with another shot because the yellow will be just on the same long rail. Oh, did he feather it? He hit it too thin. Now he just he just missed that on the what I call this professional side. He moved the yellow ball 2 inches, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Truly feathered.
And a built-in safety too. But Rich has a few bank shot options here. Oh, he's doubling the rail. Yeah, this takes a big stroke. And he has a big stroke. Watch this double the rail. Oh, he just hit it a little bit too thin. If he had a little bit more ball, he wouldn't have gotten that kiss. But it's tough. I mean, Kang is so far ahead. Kang certainly has gotten all the good positions in this game. But to his credit, he also created a lot of those positions from his own leaves. But Kang has been getting good positions from Rich's leaves, and it's not anybody's fault. These things happen sometimes. It's not that Rich did anything wrong, but Kang's taking advantage of the good positions and making more. I think he's gonna he's gonna hit it high ball first with left English, and hook in, and with right English. No, with left English. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. I'm looking at it
long, short,
from the opposite side of the table. Trying to. We have to always speak about left and right from the perspective of the player, so everybody knows what's going on. He's going to try a ticky here. This is really challenging. And he's got to be careful that the white ball doesn't kiss into the red. But he's going to try this ticky.
Just missed. That was a good effort by Rich.
Yeah, it's a good effort. He just had to get back to the long rail, and he hit it a little too full. Now Kang has a short, long, short kind of shot, and he can either play it with outside English, which I think that's what he's looking at. It's about half ball hit, and he'll go straight into the short rail and then spin over to his right. Oh, he's playing the short angle. That's even better. Yeah, perfect.
Drives the red into the corner.
No, yeah, that's true. But I think he's going to shoot the red first now, because it's a perfect line for a two-way. Is it even a two-way shot? Yeah, not a two-way shot, but it's a perfect line. He's going to shoot the red and then come 3 rails. Shooting this lefty, and perfect. And look at that leave. Yep. It's a run of 2. He's playing for 3, and he's got a the perfect shot. If he leaves the yellow ball in the upper right corner, he's gonna play it short, and he cinched it. He cinched it. He might be able to feather this red and play it short, long. Yeah. He has the eyes to play this super thin. Yeah. That's what he's doing. He's going to play it short, long, maybe catch the short rail under the yellow. Perfect. That's runner 4. He's playing for 1, and he's got a very makeable shot.
Come behind the red.
to go out. Perfect. That's a beautiful game that he did. 25 points in 15 innings.
Close it out. His high run.
Right. Rich unfortunately didn't have very many opportunities. Had a lot of difficult shots. But Kang played a world-class average, and
5, 4, 3 threes.
yeah,
5, 4, 1, 2, 3 threes.
and 3 twos.
Couple twos.
Yeah, only 6 open innings in that whole game. Very impressive, and I think we're going to see a lot more from Kang Lee. He's a relative newcomer to three cushion, but already just posted this game of almost 1.7, 1.666.
Beautiful. Let's not forget to mention our sponsors.
Yep.
Predator Carom Q's, the new CRM series. Coming out in April, you said?
This spring. Yep.
Ivan Simonis cloth, Sang Lee chalk, High Rock Productions, Aramith, the True Belgian billiard balls, the USBA, and of course our host room here, Karen Cafe in Flushing, Queens. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ivan.
Thank you, Ken. It was a lot of fun. It was a great match.
Kang played phenomenal.
Yeah, very impressive. That's why he's the house pro of Karam Cafe. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
for watching.
everyone. All right.